Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProbMoney.com. Chase is out with the new Chase Freedom Rise credit card, and in this video we are going to take a look at what the card is offering and give a little opinion. The Chase Freedom Rise is intended for people that are new to credit. You have not had a credit card before. This would be your first one. It is not intended for people that have had credit in the past and maybe have had some problems with credit and who are trying to rebuild. So this is for people who are new. No annual fee, 1.5% cash back on all of your purchases with the card, a flat cash back card. Technically, you are getting 1.5 points per dollar in the Chase Ultimate Rewards program. For most people that get this card as someone who is new to credit, you're going to use those points as cash back, and each point is going to be worth a penny, which is why it's 1.5% cash back. But technically, you could use those points in other ways when you go to redeem them. And if you know anything about Chase Ultimate Rewards, you may know that there are travel rewards and other ways that you can potentially use your points. This card has not a new card holder bonus exactly, but you do have the potential to earn an extra $25 if you sign up for auto pay within the first 3 months after you open the account. Auto pay meaning that they are automatically going to take your required payment each month out of your bank account in order to satisfy your credit card bill. So they want to get you into that habit. Also, Doctor of Credit got an internal Chase document that is sort of being used in the branches to show the people in the branch how to market this card. And one of the things mentioned on that is the fact that you could be eligible for a credit limit increase after 6 months with this card. Now, a couple interesting things to mention here. First off, as the Chase Freedom Rise is rolling out, it is only going to be available through a Chase branch. So you're going to have to go in physically, talk to someone in the branch in order to apply for the card. So Chase is definitely taking this slow. Second of all, and maybe the most interesting thing, is that they say you are more likely to be approved for this card if you also open or already have a Chase checking account and it has at least $250 in it when you go to apply for the card. And actually that $250 should have been in about 48 hours before you actually apply for the card. So they want to see that you have made a little commitment to them. Now they say you're still not guaranteed for approval, and they say that you could be approved for the card even if you don't have the Chase checking account. So I interpret that to mean if you open that Chase checking account, or if you already have a Chase checking account and it's got $250 in it, you're probably going to be approved unless there's something really glaring in your financial history or somehow else on your credit card application. But that to me says they're pretty much telling you, put $250 in a Chase checking account, apply for this card, and you got a great chance of being approved for it. So that's a pretty interesting thing. They can't say you're guaranteed, but they're trying to kind of say you're guaranteed. And then a final note before I offer an opinion on the Chase Freedom Rise. The Chase Freedom Student Card is being discontinued. So the Chase Freedom Rise will effectively be the card that they market to students who are looking for their first credit card, as well as people that are not students looking for their first credit card. So is this a good deal for people that are new to credit looking for their first card? Well, it depends on your situation. If you are already a Chase customer, already have a Chase checking account, and it's convenient for you to go into a Chase branch, sure, 1.5% cash back. You've got a very good chance of being approved from what they are saying here. You don't really have a bonus opportunity so much except for that extra $25, and there are other cards on the market that have bigger bonuses, $150, $200 potentially for new card holders. So that's a little less attractive, but again, probably seems like your chances of being approved here are so good that maybe you just want to make sure you get approved for a decent cashback card. Now, if you are a student, I would say there are better cards out there on the market for you because there are so many student credit cards that offer nice new card holder bonuses and essentially don't require you to have any kind of checking account or don't even encourage you necessarily to have it in order to be approved. So Bank of America's got good credit cards for students. Capital One has good credit cards for students. Cards that are almost exactly like this one, except they don't have anything where they're telling you a checking account would increase your chances of being approved. So for a student, not necessarily. Now, if I were new to credit and I was not already involved with Chase, I might think to myself, you know what? I'm going to take my chances with Discover first because I can get a card where there's a good chance I'll be approved with Discover if I'm completely new to credit. And there is a new card holder bonus where they're going to double the rewards you earn in the first year. So I would probably try Discover first, go for the Discover It card or the Discover It Miles card if I were new to credit and see if I got approved there. And then if I didn't, then maybe I would turn to Chase. Now, I would also mention here that for Chase, this is a little bit of a shot at some of the fintech companies that have shown up over the last few years that have gone after new to credit customers and basically said to them, you don't need to have a credit history, and we will kind of look at your existing bank accounts and see if it looks like you are someone that we can approve. Cards like Pedal and Tomo come to mind in particular. So if you are someone that looked at those cards, you might look at this with Chase and be like, okay, I know what Chase is. I don't know what Pedal is. I don't know what Tomo is. All I got to do is open a Chase checking account, and there's a really good chance that I'm going to be approved. So for Chase, that's a way for them to kind of take a shot at some of these smaller companies and not only cover the student market, but also cover other people that are new to credit who are not students. And I think the credit card market in general is not really transparent when it comes to people that are new to credit that aren't students. They market really well to people that are students because they want to get them going while they're in college. But if you're new to credit and you aren't in college, maybe never went to college, or you didn't get a card until after you were out of school, sometimes it can be a little unclear on where to start. So Chase is saying, hey, look what we have for you. So bottom line, Chase Freedom Rise, a good new option for people that are new to credit. Yeah, there are some cards out there that maybe I would go for first, but there's not that big of a difference between them. And the way Chase is rolling this out, sort of doing a little hand holding in the process, even though they are trying to sort of push you into their checking account as well, it also gives you more confidence that you're going to be approved. So if you're new to credit, especially as a non-student, this is something that I could see would be attractive to you. Questions, comments, put them in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. And as always, please go to proudmoney.com where we do credit card reviews. We talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you are not going to leave a comment or go to the website, you might want to watch next this video.